Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So
We're
he
not
dressed up as a
alone.
character from a book called The
There's
Princess
other people
Bride.
here. We're just having
So
a
he
bath.
looked kind of like a bandit. And that
Imagine it's not much out of his usual uniform.
I think it helped him just not be as panicked about it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it makes like things more high stress.
Yeah, he
Clarence,
was very stressed.
Yes.
have you been checking around the building where you thought you overheard things?
I did try yesterday. I didn't hear anything more.
I'm gonna go give it a little look around now before we have our business meeting.
Probably a good idea.
Also, there's nothing to be concerned about, Job. Just point a gun at people's head and they'll do what you say.
But Job can't say anything because then she'll give herself away.
Well, as long as you point the gun, they shouldn't point one back.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
I hope
What are we
St. John
waiting
is
on?
on time today.
If not, that'll be an added surcharge.
Well, to be fair, we did delay the meeting, so I don't think we can add one on for that.
So total starts at 585.75 per hour for him. And then if it's too high, we add the elderly and infirm discount. Is that right?
Yeah, sounds good.
That'll take it to 426 per hour.
Would you consider him elderly or infirm, Job?
Say that one more time.
Would you consider St. John elderly or infirmed?
But he's constantly injured, so
That's
There we
what I
go. It
thought.
can be off her recommendation.
There we go. And we've got the Virgin Traveller discount. The
Yeah, he
fashionable
certainly
price
also
needs that.
Job
discount.
and Clarence, when we went traveling yesterday for shooting practice and stuff, when we were coming back, a bunch of deputies were looking for him, so he's probably injured again.
Oh, let's hope he can make it, even if he is injured. Have you telegrammed him, Alice?
No, because I wasn't around yesterday, remember?
Or
didn't
should
know
we
what
go
was
and
going
do
on.
that now? Let him know we're ready and waiting.
Just be a minute.
What are you pulling your knife out for?
I heard someone pull a knife first.
So the excuse you always give.
Nope. The excuse I usually have for that, though. Same thing you'd do if you heard someone pull a gun the second you left a room. And don't pretend otherwise. I know you, Finn.
No, agreed.
Another day begins. Archie's in that spot that I showed him for money, by the way.
Yeah, well, he probably needs it, having 3 girlfriends now.
I know. He says it's his favourite way to make money. I feel bad.
We need to start cutting into the blackjack table's profits with the amount of money people pour into that guy.
I know. I get Leighton to take me hunting.
No, I think we need to set Clarence's room up for some gambling and then invite all the high rollers from the blackjack to take a seat. Did you send the telegram off?
No, do you want me to?
Yeah. Let them know we're ready. Oh, get this St. John meeting done. And then there is a job to do. We're going to have to get ourselves very clear on when this job is starting and stuff. Otherwise, it's likely to pass us by. Oh, is that it? Is that Shoe and Co? Load of deputies just rode. I think I saw a Shoe, but I don't think St. John was with them.
No. They're all in black though.
You say?
They're all in black.
Well, they might be
Like
going
they-
to a funeral then.
Right. Or they didn't want to be identified as deputies on a glance.
Hey, you're doing a very bad job of that then.
Perhaps.
You got enough room to bring a few stews along to our meeting with Jim Lee in case anyone forgets to eat.
I can make room.
Want to make sure everyone's well fed before the job.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab my own. Hopefully they're not going out to try and find out where the fuck he is.
Hopefully.
Hey.
Does anyone need something to eat?
Job's okay. So actually, wait just a minute.
There was a commotion with a load of law officers and a couple of banditos outside round the back, Finn.
Oh.
No one on the
Interesting.
roof.
Do you think they heard anything?
I don't like it.
Why?
Neither do I.
I
Well,
just
no,
feel
like-
Right,
these
Jobbles?
walls are not as thick as people think they are.
No, agreed on that. Thank you very much for the 23
I
months.
think we should keep this purely the security firm's business talk from now on.
Agreed. Where did Chop go? I'm lost. You alright, Jobbles? We're just waiting for a meeting, which is what I seem to
Do you
do for
need
the most
anything
part.
to eat, Clarence?
I've just had a stew, thank you.
Mm.
Just saying hello before you jump in. Might have to hire you, to be honest. We'll see you inside anyway. Doing all right. Should have some interesting stuff
Where'd
happening
Lincoln go?
later this night.
He went to his room for a few minutes.
That was it, yeah.
Well, hopefully it should only be 10 minutes and we'll have a St. John here to go over the business with. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
What was that?
Hopefully St. John will arrive in 10 minutes.
Hopefully.
The list of names, Alice, can you go over them with me?
Finn Herbert, Alice Jinks, Penelope Falco, Aaron Humphrey, Terence Arden, Don Collier.
I think he said he needed 5. Do we have one more than required?
So someone will be absent from that group.
Yeah, I suppose we can give him the option. Anyone let them in?
I can't.
Nor can I.
What
Get
the fuck?
What, huh?
Was this on purpose?
Lincoln, given
What?
recent developments, it's probably best that you are called by your security name and you also speak as if you are working security when you're in this room.
But there's nobody else. Fine. I have to talk like a dumbass even right now? That I guess.
Our business partner should be here soon, hopefully, at which point we will be able to go over the contracts. I imagine he'll want to check names for their criminal history, and then we'll be able to set a date. For the most part, should be quite simple. When the dates start coming up, we can negotiate when we're all available, as long as we can agree on a rough date and time. Does someone want to tell Penelope about allowed breaks when we are on these jobs? I'm looking at you, Alice.
One per job. And it means you get, what is it? How much did we say? Overnight protection fee of $15 dollars from him every time you ask for a break. You get at least one. Preferably only
Obviously,
one.
you are entitled to a break, so I would encourage you to take it when you feel it's appropriate.
And then we'll apply the overnight protection charge. As it's your night time, as you take a little nap. Or whatever. It's your break, do with what you want.
Okay.
Well, if you don't take the break, we'll be docking $15 off your pay because you made us miss out on $15.
Exactly.
Okay.
Is there anything else we need to go over with Penelope?
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else?
I think most of it should be covered when we negotiate the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Straight here.
Pardon?
Is he coming straight here to the room?
I would hope so.
I might wait outside for appearances.
That would be good. Appreciated. So what charges might you have, Penelope, that they've forgotten about?
It should just be the breaking Tinker out of the prison transport and then fleeing. But they didn't chase or anything, and there was no shootout. Guess brandishing probably counts into that.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's all one incident. There's no other incidents Chop could really think of.
Well, let's hope that was all cleared up.
Fingers crossed.
No,
How did
he
you
was
find-
here rather early yesterday, Alice. We missed out.
Was he? How was it?
Well, like I said, he was here rather early, but then I told him that we're doing the meeting the next day, so... One time he
the sad
wasn't
part is-
tardy.
Don showed up too, but he couldn't find anyone. And he has to get up at an irregular time, so I feel quite bad.
That is unfortunate. I know Clarence and Chop were around. So people are going to have to start wearing name badges. I'm going to let you introduce everyone, Alice, otherwise I will get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. It's not hard. Finn, Alice, Penelope, Erin, Terence. Or Mr. Humphrey, if you can remember that easier. Because he humps freely.
He does make the right noises for Humphrey, doesn't he?
Yep.
You sound like a creaky chair.
Oh, he broke.
Why?
He was just made that way.
Well, let's hope he turns up sort of on time.
One hour till train time.
You already telegrammed him, didn't you?
To come to his meeting? Yeah.
Oh, let's hope he can turn up nearly on time.
I'm gonna go have a stroll around town without this outfit.
I feel like I just watched all of his personalities flicker before my
Shut the
eyes.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Most of them were so very rebellious against Mommy Dearest.
Chop hates the mummy stuff.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. It's what he clings to, isn't it? You can tell him no. If you tell him enough times, he listens. Or if you shove a gun in his face, that tends to do it. I think he's just numb to the words of people.
I think he's numb to most words, to be honest.
Exactly.
Going to be rather unfortunate if he is late to this.
Yeah, because I've got to run soon. Like 30 minutes. Because I'm not being late to that.
Yeah, well, let's not make it obvious that's where you're going. Might help people put two and two together.
He might be going though. He might see me there.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to mention it.
Okay. I'll do my best. I think the walls are fine, for the record. I think he's just paranoid.
Better to be paranoid than not care at all.
Okay. I'm just watching. The same way he is. And I haven't made the same conclusion.
Fair enough. I appreciate you getting more involved with all of this, by the way, Chop.
Chop's happy too. She just wants to make sure she does it right.
No,
Again, it's been
absolutely.
ages.
That is partially what we are about, is doing it right.
Partially.
Yeah, well, you can hire people that don't do it right as long as they're not directly connected.
hate waiting. And you know Lincoln does too. That's why he starts acting out.
Yeah, well, I also hate waiting.
Hmm.
But when you have business, that does seem to be what you do a lot of the time. Unfortunately, we are a business, and when we request a meeting, we need to be available for it.
Hmm. It's okay.
Yeah, it's true. I was thinking of coming up with a funny name for the marijuana cigarettes. Does anyone
Wacky
have any
tobacco.
ideas? Wacky tobacco. That could work. Any others? I was thinking of having a mix. Kind of like different brands, but they would all be mine. That way people will get hungry and buy more food.
Oh, go on, tell us.
No, I don't have any. I was just asking you for ideas.
Oh, I just gave you one then. I'm sure Chop
Wacky
would come up
Tobacco's
with some
good
good
sort.
ones.
That's what I figured, because she came up with Chop Pops, which was just great.
Chop can try and come up with something, but it's not. Chop's name rhymes with pop. It was perfect.
I know, I know, it was perfect. You are coming to this train thing, right, Finn?
Yeah. Gotta keep an eye on Chop, don't I?
Don't take... Go on. Was that a ye?
That was her version of a yes.
I'd check. Don't take any unnecessary risks, and if the train gets jumped, I'll try and send you a message the second I can, but... If you lot see that from afar, just call the red light and... head back.
Yeah, well,
No unnecessary risks.
yeah.
How you enjoying your new position, Miss Falco?
In the security?
I think you're a bit more than security now, but yeah.
But yeah, Chop likes it. She's just adapting. She's been associated with groups before, but never actually been part of one, so...
That's sort of what I was asking.
Eh?
How it feels. Hmm.
Everyone behave.
It's Mr.
Or not.
Humphrey.
Why, hello, my beautiful posse.
Anyone
I-
out
Don't
there,
call me that.
Humphrey?
I have just run into the most magnificent specimen of a man. He is looking for employment. employment which I would gladly give to him.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Ouch.
Creature.
What's the name?
Hector something. Hector something.
Well, if you
No.
want to go offer employment,
Yeah, you're an
Yeah.
enforcer.
Oh God. Apologies. I've been assaulted by a demon.
go offer employment.
I did. He
Right.
seems like the type of guy that would gladly work with me. But I was
Yes.
not dressed like this. I just changed.
No, that's good then. I assume
Yeah.
you didn't see any law out there.
No, there is nobody around.
Well, they ran out of town like 10, 15 minutes ago, so...
Yeah, not St. John though.
Mr. Finnegan, uh, Mr. Finn.
Go on.
How many people do we have for the train ride?
I believe we have 5. We could take one more.
Well, this gentleman might be interested.
Do you think you can trust him, having just met him, to bring him in on something like this?
No, but human shields are effective.
True. You can go and vaguely talk to him about it, and we can take him on to a meeting later if he's
Mhm.
up for it.
Oh, he is very much up to it.
Alice, do you want to come and send one more telegram to St. John?
Yeah, Alice, please, dear.
One more,
That's
and
gonna
only
take
because you ask so nicely, Humphrey.
No luck so far.
No sign, no.
All right, you stay here. We're going to go send him a telegram. Let him know that time's running short for his meeting.
Are we going to call it off?
No, we're just telling him that time is running short. He either turns up quickly or we're going to have to rearrange.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to make it too obvious that we're going to do something else, and that something else is happening tonight.
Mm-hmm. I haven't gotten anything from Myrtle yet, which is making me nervous as well, because she has the food.
Are you going to have to go over there and collect it? Or will she have it ready for you in
No,
Hannesburg?
she'll have it. She should have it, and it's probably in her wagon if I had to guess. Didn't she say she was going to stay comfy? Or was that not Chop?
I don't think that was Chop, no.
Hmm.
Dear St. John, we once again find ourselves awaiting your arrival.
Continue, I can transcribe this.
That's all I've got so far.
It's good. It's good.
Dear St. John, we once again find ourselves awaiting your arrival. Many people have been here on your behest at the time you gave for the meeting you requested, and yet there is no St. John. If it goes on for much longer, we will have to call it off and have this meeting another day, as the people waiting here have jobs to get to, security of bars to care for, and can't spend their entire time waiting for someone who might not even arrive.
Alright, I'm getting that. Listen, John, we once again find ourselves awaiting your arrival. Many people have been here. Many people are here at your behest at the time you gave for the meeting you requested, and yet there is no Charles St. John. If your delay without notice goes on for much longer, we will have to call today's meeting off and meet again another day. The people have other jobs to get to, bars to secure, and other folks to meet with.
Sounds good.
Yours sincerely, BCSF Agent Jinx.
Perfect.
Sent.
Right. See if you get a response to that.
This is definitely a surcharge.
Considering we rearranged the meeting that was yesterday to today, I don't think we'll hold
Wait,
this
did
one
we pick
against
today?
him. No, I just told him we couldn't do yesterday, and he said how
It's
about tomorrow?
So it was his choice. We absolutely can.
This is one part I wouldn't like to push, considering, like I said, we rearranged the last meeting.
Alright, he gets a freebie. Alright, it's your call. Are we going?
We're going to have to soon.
Mm.
Although, as you haven't heard back about the catering, I'm not sure what's going on there.
She's probably busy. If I had to guess. She's never let me down before.
I'm not staying with that creature by myself in the room.
What have you done to scare him off so much?
You really don't want to know.
Oh, I do.
He said that he played the squirrel as an instrument and he made terrible noises.
How does
And
that
he used a
scare him off?
term that Chop then made worse.
Did he shit himself again?
Worse. You know what? Chop doesn't know if she wants to say the sentence she was about to say.
I feel like you should, especially now.
Would you like to tell them what instrument you play? No, it's not that.
I would rather not.
Exactly.
Well, unfortunately,
would
you're
rather
going to
not
have
as
to
well.
now. Do tell us, what
No,
instrument do you
no.
play?
I do not play any musical instruments, Mr. Finn.
Would that be a lie, Chop?
Well, you only made example noises, so you technically didn't actually play it.
I'm scared to find the truth.
Yes, indeed, because I don't play any instrument.
Did he bark at you like a dog?
No,
Why is that,
that would
the
actually
immediate
freak Chop
assumption?
out.
Okay, if he didn't bark at you, what did he do?
You want to
Chop.
make those noises again?
No. Oh.
Oh, he's embarrassed. You're embarrassing him. I have a sudden urge to check my telegrams and be dramatic about it by standing about it on this chair. I mean table. Fuck.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
Any table is a chair if you're, enthusiastic enough about it.
Just for sure that
Checking the smellograms.
Very good.
Hopefully it's Charles.
Well, maybe. If it is,
I'm gonna-
then
No, it's fine.
you're
I was
gonna
gonna say I
what?
should put my key away soon. I'm gonna do that now.
That was an interesting.
I don't
I'm
like
jump
holding
on
it.
my horse.
Knife. So you always say his name.
It's knife, actually.
You never pronounce the K.
Well,
We'll have to. It's Charles. We'll have to reschedule for tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's been a hectic day. Just gotta have another meeting. People kidnapped a lot of deputies, and I've not managed to eat yet. It may be best for a day within the week and not a weekend.
Oh, hello.
And Myrtle's saying, she's coming this way.
right.
Put it away. I know. I'll get changed. I have to wait here for Myrtle anyway, so
Yeah, we'll head over to the ranch, have our meeting, be in contact. Come on, get inside, Clarence.
I'm just gonna get this straight.
Yes.
You
Right.
thought before
Stop
this job we were
flirting.
about to do
Everyone
was a good
get
time to tell
changed.
job
We've got a
that
train
you
to
were meant
catch.
to kill her for her.
No drinks. Wait, why are
Get
you
changed.
changing?
We've got a train to catch. St. John
Now?
isn't coming today, yeah. We're gonna go have the meeting over at the ranch.
Sorry, job didn't see anything.
You want me to invite this fellow over there?
Might as well.
All right.
Well, he's not gonna get changed first then, I guess.
Did you telegram Jim Lee?
I have, yeah.
If we have time, I think we should ride around the spots which we suggested yesterday.
Finn, could you grab me my narcotics bag?
Your what?
Anyway. Narcotics bag from the chest around the corner. How am I supposed to sell wacky tobacco without the wacky tobacco patch? Thank you.
Anyone need food before we leave?
No, I'm okay. I had a stew.
Should be okay.
Alright, let's get moving. Hey, Alice. If you... Oh, there's Lincoln. Don't worry about it. Be safe. You got your horse.
I'll meet you there. I'll let the guy know so he shows up. All right.
All right. Careful, there's a lawman behind. We don't use the branded guns for the jobs. Alright, if you need to change again, there is a spot at the ranch here we can change. We'll be waiting here for Jim. Clarence, I want to have a look around, make sure there's no one else watching over the property.
Hello.
Lovely. Even got a fucking bow tie, I didn't even notice. Got to be a way onto this roof, right? There we go. Nice. There's the rider. That's our boy. Just waiting on Jim now.
I sent the guy a telegram, and then I actually saw him in town, so I told him to go check his telegrams. He should be arriving.
All right. Well, make sure you greet him when he does.
Do I have to?
All right, Jones. Thank you ever so much for the resubscribbles. And I can't read any of that. Huxley smells and Griff is lost. What the?
That's the dude right there. All right.
Aaron's.
Yes.
As we're inviting someone I don't know into this meeting, I'm expecting you to take the lead on it.
Hey, goddamn.
Jim Lee, do you mean?
No, this other guy that Lincoln has invited along.
Okay, very well.
Not sure where Jim Lee is.
I see. You know this fella, he rode around Blackwater a hell of a lot.
He did, yeah, I
Round and
noticed.
round in circles. He obviously saw me with my other uniform on and everyone else as well.
Probably. We can always lock him in that room of yours. I wouldn't worry too much.
Very well.
Walter, fella. That's an old character. That's where the recent VODs have been coming from. Old stuff. Because I'm an old man now and I can't maintain videos like I used to. Magician boy, old character. He was like fucking 3 years ago, mate. That was
Are we waiting for that other guy?
Free a lot.
Whatever his name is.
Jim Lee.
Yeah.
I
Let's go do
believe-
this. Let's go do the shovel thing real quick.
Okay. Hector, if you don't mind waiting here for a moment.
See?
what do you normally do for work, Hector?
Oh, you know, a few things. A few things, you know, nothing much.
What does a few
Yourself?
things entail?
Oh, you know, robbing a few people, you know, stuff like that. You know, it really depends on the day. You know.
Most people who tell me they rob people don't rob people.
Oh, well, then there you go. What's your name, amigo?
It's Patches.
Patches?
Yeah.
Oh, nice name, amigo.
Also, is Hector. I've seen you around a few times.
Oh,
You
yeah.
travel a lot, or
You said what now?
I've seen you around a few times. Do you travel a lot?
Depending on what needs done, see?
No one else you work for?
Do I work for anybody else?
Well, I mean, if you travel around, you say it depends on what needs done. I assume someone's paying you to do something.
See?
Go on.
Oh, you know, a few things, you know, some moonshine, you know, killing a few animals, you know, it really depends on the, you know, what they need done, amigo.
Fair enough. Those kind of jobs can get a bit boring, though.
See? Definitely. You mind if I stand in the gazebo?
No, you go for it. That hat's good, but it's not going to cover you the whole time.
Ooh, I get to play my favorite game.
Oh,
Well, I feel the first thing we should do is make some introductions. We have one more we're waiting for to arrive. He will be here soon. Hector, I take it you know Lincoln,
Yeah.
and you know my name. I'll
I
let the other
told
two.
him my name is Patches.
You know Patches.
Mhm.
You want to introduce yourself, my dear? You can call her Thumbs.
See? Let me grab a coat from my papaya and make all this shit.
Off to get some work done. Well, I appreciate you dropping
God, why
by.
do the good things only happen at such fucked up hours? I'm already exhausted.
Won't be long now.
Yes, it will.
So, Hector, it seems you found a stroke of luck. We are a man down for this
Ah,
job.
shit, motherfucker. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh, carry on. Fuck.
No, that's okay. We don't have a lot of time to make sure you're a good fit. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Hector? What you have done, how capable you are.
Oh, see? I mean, I'm a pretty boring person. I mean, there's not much to, I just explain, you see? I just do jobs for people mainly.
Who have you done jobs for, Hector?
A few people, some rich people in San Daniel, they don't want any. They want to kill these animals. Then, you have the people in Rhodes, they need moonshine, just a few things like that.
Understand.
Only.
I noticed you ride around Blackwater a lot today. Was there anything you was looking for?
No, not really.
What was going on with the law behind the law office with your other fellow?
What do you mean?
Weren't you two running away or hiding from them?
No. Who?
I swear it was a man in sombrero and another man. I might have been mistaken.
In black? I have no clue.
Don't worry about it. So you said you have robbed some people before?
Uh, a few? Not many. I don't really do it that often.
I see. Something you want to do more of?
I mean, it depends on the circumstances, I guess.
Do you have a list of morals, Hector?
Morals. I mean, mm, not really. I mean, depends.
Normally, when people tell me they only rob people depending on the circumstances, it's
Oh,
normally because they have a set of morals they abide by.
Well, I mean, sometimes I don't see the need in robbing somebody. But it really depends on the circumstances. Like, if they done something to me, you see. But I don't see the reason, but it really depends.
I see. And what if it's a train full of people you do not know?
I'm sorry, one more time.
What if it's a train full of people that haven't done anything against you or you do not know?
Well, let me put it this way, amigo. The people that I'm riding with want their shit. So obviously, if they have to get robbed, I mean, But if I'm just all out by myself, it really depends on who I rob because I don't really see the need to rob people. However, if it's like a train for something, it's going to people who, actually want to do the job and to gain the money. If that makes any sense.
No, it does. I understand. Well, we have information about a certain train that will be full of people and their valuables. We
Yeah.
intend to relieve them of their property, Hector.
Yeah.
If force is required, force is required. I won't go into too much details because we're waiting for one other. But you shouldn't be surprised if one or two of them get roughed up. You won't have a problem with that, will you, Hector?
No, senor.
Very good. Do you have a bandana or a mask?
Do I with this? I do, yeah. Good.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What?
What's the issue?
That was really impressive.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm probably gonna stab myself soon. How long for the train?
How long for Jim? More the answer question. I think the train is.
We have time on it.
Ugh.
You should be here soon.
I hope so.
So if you don't mind me asking, senor, what is the main objective of this train? Is there gold on it or something, or is it just to relieve the people of their goods?
Their goods, particularly their weapons.
See?
Long arms and short arms, no varmint rifles or cattlemans. We only after the high-powered weapons.
See, the only good, like the good pistolas and whatnot.
Of course, we won't mind if you want to dip into their pockets and leave a bit of cash from them, Hector. I
Alright,
feel
see?
that is your only right. We're in a fortunate position where we are going to be fed information of where this train is going, so we should be able to react quickly. By the time we get to the train, we'll know exactly who's on board, where it's going, where its next stop will be. A lot of work has gone into this.
Well, that's good to hear.
Where's old Jimmy?
How long do you think until we get our first bit of information? Patches.
I can go keep an eye on it now if you want.
Might be a good idea.
2 riders coming this way.
I believe that's Jim Lee and his friend.
More horses to our right. Or, yeah. I hear them.
Sorry, thumbs.
Watch your thumbs.
It's late, but I was in a conversation, and that Telegram guy never yelled at me.
No, it's okay. Perfect timing as always.
How you doing?
Is your friend joining us?
I mean, that's what I brought him here for to ask you. Now, is
Well,
there a spot? He, what's going on? Do we
You
have
want
people?
to
Because he
take Jim and
can.
his friend along, then I can step out, Clarence.
yes, it might be worth doing that if you don't mind. It's up to you, really, Patches.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, he can come along. Not a problem, Jim.
Okay, then. I mean, I will let you fill him in with everything that is going on.
Yeah, everyone's
so
going to
you-
get filled in the gazebo if you want to grab him and head over there.
Just so you're aware, we have someone that we don't know who's also joining us. His name is Hector. We found him on the... Yes, he's over there in the gazebo with the sombrero.
The only thing with my friend Nathan, he's not like a bandit, you know. He have his kind of a style of doing things, so he wants to hear what the job is too before he will take a risk. He have his different ways, so
I
that's
see.
why
Is he okay with robbing people who mean him no harm?
I think, yeah, like for a train, that's why I brought him here. But when you give him a brief about the job, you know, I trust him. I know him for a very long time.
What's your opinion? Do you think he will say yes, Jim?
With the current situation he is in, he might say yes.
Okay, we will trust you, Jim.
No,
Bring
just
him
everyone
along.
over to the gazebo then. We don't have much time to waste.
You gonna ride back once you've heard word?
I'll wait
Or
until we hear whether this guy's got his staying or not.
All right.
Then
I feel like the differences are very tiny. And that is one expensive fucking horse. I wouldn't say it's worth it. It's just, for me, I have it because my old crew, we all had the same horse. It was like a symbol for us, you know?
Bad horse is
wow.
only for cunts. Don't bother getting one.
You fucking asshole. What the fuck do you mean? It's the best horse.
From what I see, they're only for show. Make
Yeah,
up
yeah.
for something else, I think.
It really is for show.
Overcompensating, obviously.
Listen, you want to know why me and my boys bought it back in the day? Because it's red. That's the only reason.
I'm sure that's what you say to yourself every day you get
No,
on
that
it.
that
You
is
bought it,
really.
why did you buy it?
We all bought it because it's red.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's more of like a brownish red actually.
yeah, because it's dirty.
See it?
When you
Hello?
clean that fucking thing, it's red as hell.
No, see?
Hello, Jim. Well, we don't have much time, so we'll get to business. Hello, Nathan. My name is Clarence. I don't know if Jim has filled you in on the rest, but I'll let the rest introduce themselves. I will speak for our lady in the party. Her name is Thumbs.
Thumbs.
She doesn't
Yeah.
speak much.
And now I'm 2. It's a shit. God fucking damn it! Of course I gotta stab myself eventually. Anyway, whatever. I'm 2. All right, I'm fucking 2. God.
2. Okay. Sure. What happened to 1?
Oh, it's a long story. Maybe one day I'll tell you.
All right. I'll beat you to it then. All right. Who's the rest?
You can call me Patches.
Patches, sure. Fellow to my right.
You could just call me amigo.
Amigo.
See?
All right. Pleasure. All right.
Marvelous. Now everyone's acquainted. We'll get straight to business. There's
ahead.
going to be a train that will be leaving Asberg in approximately 10 minutes' time. There's an event being held on this train, a formal fancy dress party. Now we're in a lucky situation where we'll be fed information from the inside the moment that train leaves, the number of people on it, and also the route it will be taking. The whole idea of this operation is to meet up with the train, stop it, take everyone off the train, to relieve them of their long arms, of their firearms, and any other valuables we see fit, and leave with our bounty. It's that simple.
See?
It might involve roughing a few people up to set the precedent, but hopefully if everyone stays in their lane, no fucking heroes, there shouldn't be any reason why we would need to fire our weapons or kill anyone. That's the short of it, Nathan. That's what we're here to do. I loathe to tell you a little bit more information, as I know you still haven't made your mind up if you want to join us or not. So I believe this is the moment that you make your decision.
Oh, come on, Nathan. We're a nice bunch of friends over here, eh? You'll have a grand old time.
What I can tell you, we're a very capable group.
All right. Y'all are confident in my abilities.
In your abilities or ours?
And, well, do you trust me to follow through with this?
I trust Jim Lee, and it's his word that I'm taking, not yours. After the event, I will know what type of man you are,
Right.
and our relationship can develop further if needed.
All right. Do I get a part of the cut?
We are particularly interested in the weapons. We don't mind if you put your hand in to people's pockets to relieve some of their cash. We would like the weapons.
Sweet.
If
Good
all
deal.
we get
All
from the
right.
train is weapons, then people will be compensated appropriately.
Right. Well, if y'all are taking weapons, I'm not gonna go, second hand and take their cash too.
Then you'll be compensated appropriately.
All right, done deal. There we are. Everybody agrees.
Marvelous.
But just one more thing.
Of course.
I'm terrible with names, so I do apologize if I mix or say the wrong name. Just saying,
Probably for the
getting it out
best.
there.
Oh, God,
I'm gonna
please
go
not
check the
that. My
telegrams.
feelings.
You start going
Don't
over the
get
plan
hurt.
with them.
Oh, don't
I'll be
do
back
this
here
to me,
shortly.
Nathan.
Yeah,
Very
I'm sorry,
good.
3.
Oh, well, looks like we're not going to be directly involved in it, which is probably for the best, story-wise. Not the best for action, but, you know, that's why I haven't been streaming a lot of the stuff that's been going on lately. Is that a kitty, or was that just a burb? Just a burb. But for the longevity of the story, this is probably the best route we can take on this sort of stuff. We do want to play out a decent, long, and fun story for all those involved in the different aspects of it. And Finn being caught on a train now would be a bit, it would cut things a bit short. Hope if we have a telegram, it's not just Jim Lee saying, I'm on my way. Oh, we didn't get on the side. Oh, come on, jump up. What are you doing? Telegram Alice. Everyone is set. I will be... We'll just leave it at that. We'll go get changed, return back there, say that we've heard nothing so far, but we should move to the next location.
Bury me alive and then blamed me for it.
Ready to get the train at the point we want. Oh my god, you got through. Amazing, but also screw you. There we go.
Like, I really cut her up and she never physically attacked me for it.
Metaphysically attacked you for it. Amazing. What's these guys are doing?
Out of my way, excuse me, pardon me.
Are you going to be around for long?
I will be, yes.
Yeah, alright. I'll pop back in with it in a
Do
bit.
you want to take my telegram?
I'll get my book out.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. Is ZG600, like a zebra gunslinger 600.
Hope you're doing well, Archie.
CG 600.
I'm good, man. Good to see you.
Right, you're in the book. I'll come.
Get back out there, get people moving. No, why is there a rock? Really? I feel like the areas underneath the tree should be greener because they're covered from the sun more.
I've done the both sides. The most safest are two places to stop the train. the roads curve is the eager one. It's quick one, which have quite danger to it, like, you know. But if you stop the train after Emerald, you have enough time to reach from Rhodes Curve to Emerald, and you can stop it at that blind spot. But if train take a flat neck station one, go towards Rig, the best place to stop the train either up in the hills or near Wallace Station, where the movements around the towns are less.
Yes, I don't like up by Wallace because it's very close to Strawberry.
Mhm.
I went out and scouted a good spot between the two tunnels up in the Grizzlies, just above the O in Armarino on the map. I also know a crevasse where we can get the cart into and down and on the tracks from there. Patches, do we have
Yeah.
any word?
Nothing so far, but should probably move into a more advantageous position. We're a
I
bit far
agree.
away from all the railway tracks where we are here. Somewhere
Okay.
like Wallace would serve us better.
I agree. Let us go. Any questions before we leave?
I will just suggest, if we don't get the information about the route, we better, like, you know, be at the roads curve, look for the train, if it changes the rail or not, the track. If it doesn't, if it still goes to the Valentine Way, we need to have one man ready with the wagon in there.
Let us go to Riggs then, maybe, instead of Wallace.
We can go to Riggs. Terrence. I'll
Yes.
ride behind so you lot can go as a 6. You head to Riggs, or if you want, a bit
I think-
away from Riggs, and I can keep an eye on Riggs.
Yes, no, I think you go first. We'll be on top of the hill.
All right.
One little issue. I honestly think I'm passing the fuck out right now.
You were just stabbing your own hand.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You'll be fine. That moon is bright. To you. Non-stop train except for Wallace. Wallace, Riggs. Okay, we're just going to take this telegram with us. We'll meet them up at the camp. Actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I will just remember this. We can't take it out because then there's a paper trail and we don't want a paper trail.
You.
Oh, just lovely. Hello, Finn.
Right.
We're gonna have to leave. I'm sorry. I apologize, Bluff. We'll catch
No,
up
quite
soon.
all right. It's a policy of 4 out by Emerald. Be careful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Did he leave? He seemed to be a man down.
He probably left.
Clarence said that he was for me just to go, or not Clarence, sorry, fucking Lincoln.
All right. The
Yes.
train. Going to be a non-stop train except for Wallace. Going to go to Wallace, then Riggs, Flatneck, Valentine, Emerald, then Saint Denis.
I see. So it will be going up around the Grizzlies then.
Apparently so.
I think we stick with that plan. I didn't know about you. The obvious risk is that someone gets to the train before, but it is such a lovely location to do this such of activity. I don't know.
I think we head to that location now.
Very good. We'll need someone to get the wagon. There's a group of 4 at Emerald, so maybe we should pick up the wagon and Valentine. Well, we could pick it up from Emerald and go around Emerald, I suppose.
Not a better place to pick a fucking wagon up.
So we are stopping the train at Emerald, right?
Above Emerald. If you open your map, you
He's talking about here.
find the O in Amarino. Just below the tracks. Just to the right is a crevasse. You can see the contours. You can get a carriage up that crevasse and then onto the tracks right there to the right of the O. And that will be where we stop it.
You understand that, Jim?
Got it.
We'll head
Right.
towards Emerald. We won't hire a wagon if we can help it. We'll just take one.
Very good.
Right.
Well, I guess I am on the job then. That's unfortunate. I've already changed out the fucking clothes that I would have used for the disguise. This one will be okay though. We can make these clothes work. Keep your eyes open for a carriage.
So Finn, you're joining us now?
Does look like it. Don't use that name though.
I was just asking if you're joining us now. You're like 6, no?
Hatches is joining us. Yes.
No carriage. Right, let's rob a train instead of meet with a deputy. It's all going so well. I have a mask. No, I don't have a mask with this outfit.
Clarence,
Yes.
just for not to be messy, because I've done like big group jobs, like robbing a lot of people. Designate the people who will be looking into, getting the guns out, because if everybody does, it become very messy.
No, you're right. We should have two. I think.
Myself
thumbs
and the
yeah.
thumbs.
I agree. The rest of us will be on guns, making sure people stay in line.
So who that would be?
That will be myself, you, Hector, and Nathan. We should have time to discuss this further when we get to the location.
Looks like we might be hiring a carriage.
I've got the
I'm gonna
money
go.
for it.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the telegram.
I'll meet you at the telegrams. The rest go with patches.
Well, we split, but not too terribly.
The American paint base, they call it.
Keep your eye on, boys.
Three guards. So there's a conductor and 3 guards. 10 people due to arrive. That's good.
Bretons in there. Yeah,
Brett.
they look pretty nice.
Yeah, the Breton is a kind of like. Steps are very hard, very heavy as well.
So patches, what is going on currently with it?
We're getting a carriage. The carriage is
Okay.
going to be placed across the tracks at a
See?
point at which the train will not want to run it down. We will board the train.
Okay.
There's
see?
the carriage.
And what is the plan for the caballos?
What do you mean?
The horses?
You're going to leave the horses by the train. We'll get the train to stop. Your horses won't go anywhere.
Okay, see?
There's a conductor and 3 guards. There should be 10 other passengers on there, but the conductor and the guard should be the only ones that are armed. There's only 4 of them altogether. Should be relatively easy to get everything under control.
Right, very
Terrence,
good.
lead the way.
Boss, follow me.
All right. Well, who's gonna take care of the guards and who's going for the crowd control?
Yeah,
I can take care of the guards for some.
Thumb and I will be taking care of people's pockets. The other 4 of you will be on crowd control.
So, are we just sticking up the guards when we stop the train and we go?
Yeah, we're stopping the train with a carriage. We're getting on the train as it slows down, and then getting the conductor to bring it to a stop.
That's it.
Remember to be very vocal if you are on crowd control.
Of course. I'll try my best.
That my bandana doesn't go up if I have my poncho on, is that it? No, my bandana doesn't go up if I have my coat on. That's amazing. There we go.
Hopefully the guards ain't too difficult to take care of. Last time I looked at a train for robbery purposes, the guards were a bunch of either kids or older men.
Yeah, I doubt that'll be too much trouble.
I hope not.
I'm gonna tire our horses out before we get there. Yeah, I can't put my coat or poncho. Oh, yeah, we're going up.
Maybe I'll place it a little bit further down.
Follow the carriage. Once he stops on the track, everyone gets hidden.
I think here is a good spot, Finn.
That's good, yeah. Everyone get off the track. Make sure you're not seen. We want to wait until the train stops in front of the carriage.
I'll just stick with you over here.
And now we
Me
wait.
and Nathan will be on the other side, so we come both ways to
Sounds
take the
good.
control.
If the train doesn't stop, we can still jump on off the horses. It should stop, but if it doesn't, be ready to jump on that side.
Nathan, follow me.
We're going to have to handle the guards first, I think.
Absolutely. There's only 3 of them plus the conductor. Shouldn't be too hard.
I suppose you don't want me standing on top of the wagon waiting for them with my gun waiting.
No,
do you?
feel free to jump on my horse if you want. Worst case scenario, if they don't stop, we can jump off the horses onto the train.
It's a nice location, don't you think?
Yeah, I didn't think
I
this would be
hear-
the time you took us all on a date.
I think I heard something rumbling.
Could you imagine if the train just came by there and took her out?
Oh my god.
Well, she doesn't say much anyway.
You might scream then.
Are you excited, Hector?
Sure.
Good.
All
This
right.
should be fun.
Yeah, I don't want you to wear your wrist out just yet. Wait until we see the train and then draw.
See? We'll do.
And remember, if you need to be rough with people, especially the guards, then you need to be rough with them. Don't let them not do what you tell them to do.
Okay, so if I tell the puto to, move somewhere and he doesn't listen, do I smack him in the face?
Yeah,
Yes,
don't shoot him, but give him a
With the
smack.
pistola? Okay, see?
You know, this is the moment I savor the anticipation. Most people don't like it, but I quite enjoy it.
No, I enjoy the view here. The air is very nice here.
I mostly get bored when nothing's happening, Terence.
I like to think of the possibilities.
Come on, Twain.
So you guys think the guards would be dispersed, like, like around the train, like one in the front, one in the middle, one in the back, or?
Normally they do patrols along the train, so they're likely to be concentrated in one area, with
See?
maybe one or two of them doing a patrol down the other end.
Okay.
You okay there?
Yeah, see? Just checking the stirrups, that's all.
I think we have a rock solid plan. I just hope the train doesn't get hit before
Rock
it gets to
solid.
us.
That is the unfortunate possibility. Oh, come on. Please, someone don't hit it before. Actually, wait, they were meant to set off half an hour ago? Yeah, they should be here by now. These jobs do tend to require patience, Hector.
See?
How long have you been around for, Hector?
Oh, a little bit. Not too long.
You've never ridden with anyone else, have you?
No.
I can't go. I can't nip to a telegram. It'll take too long.
Finn, are you going to do most of the talking? Sorry, Patches.
Considering I'm going to be checking people's pockets, someone else is going to have to be talking to the rest of the guards for the most part.
We'll do it. I
I'm
believe.
sure Hector here and the other two that will be covering the guards are going to be quite vocal.
Good. You know, I can imitate an old friend of ours quite well.
Well, you might want to do that then. Patience. Patience.
You see, not to be impatient or anything, but you said that what was the loop they were doing again?
They were leaving from Annesburg to Saint Denis, then all the way to Warris, where it'll make a stop. Then from Wallace, it will have to come this way to go all the way back to Annesburg.
We are at the end of their line, so it might be a while until they get here. It
Do you
is
think
good
other
we're
people may
here
wanna rob
ahead of
this
schedule,
train?
though. Repeat.
You think other people may want to rob this train?
Maybe.
Sorry?
I doubt if anyone else was to rob the train, they wouldn't have put as much thought into it as us. They will likely do the most risky thing and stop it near a town.
So, alright, well, then I will, gonna keep my eyes on the wagon for a little bit.
Not a problem.
That's him saying he's going to be AFK for a minute. Man's playing, what'd you call it? Fucking RuneScape in the background.
We have some time. I'm going to go check on the others' patches.
Go for it. Guns for the gun god. Come on.
Hola.
Just waiting for him to come back over. I want to go down and check my telegrams. If he comes back over here, let him know I'm checking my telegrams. I'll be back as soon as I can, but go ahead without me if you have to.
Okay, sorry.
Oh god, there's going to be fucking bears on the way down. Just realised that. We're in like the worst place on the fucking map. Bugger. I think this way might actually be a safer route. No, it won't. Oh, for fuck's sake. We are miles away from the telegrams. Miles. There's going to be so many bears between us and the fucking telegrams. Oh dear. Well, we need to go and check because we are meant to be the point of contact. So good luck to us. There can be bears down, so I do want to go up. As fast as we can, horsey. Need our shiny head out. No train here. Hmm. If it is going Wallace first, then they have to go around the top, don't they? All right. We continue then. Rest, horse, rest, so you can sprint again. Hmm. Hmm. Which way up from here was it? Over here? It wasn't. I'm gonna have to look at my fucking map, aren't I? It was there. So if we go straight over here, we'll get to there. But we can't because there's a cliff. Bugger. Over we go and down. We want to go left at this bit. Yeah. Whoa, what was that? Didn't see any train. we go. Put our hat back on, put our mask back on.
Hola.
Nothing else in Telegram's train should be coming at some point.
Very good. That's a good sign, I suppose. Hopefully our inside man can send us one when they get to Wallace.
Sir?
I
No,
reckon.
Evans. It's...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I reckon we wait here for an hour or so. Well, an hour patches. I reckon if it doesn't arrive here after that time, then we probably know it's been robbed.
You might be right.
Why don't you tell Patches that name of the man you met?
Yeah, his last name was McLeary. Like Abraham or something.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting him.
Nice. I don't know, I just met him.
Did he offer you any work?
Kind of. Yeah.
Do you mind telling us what type of work it was?
I mean, he didn't really tell me. He just said that he could have some work for me, but never ended up going.
I see. One of those.
And he sold me these guns, but that was about it. For a really good deal, actually.
I got to say, you do have a very pretty sidearm there, Hector.
Thank you.
Have you ever killed anyone with it?
Not this one in particular. Not yet.
Well, let's try and not change that today.
See?
Could go up there to see this part of the track better, but then getting down would be a bit dodgy. You say anything to the others, Terence?
I went back over the plan and said might be a while. Feel free to go over there, though, Patches, if you wish.
No, I trust you.
Seems though Nathan has met our friend Thumbs, by the way.
That works.
I did leave just about the moment they were starting to sing some campfire songs.
Everyone's guns clean.
Yes, mine are. Don't know about the others.
If they said Wallace first, then they might actually be coming from that a direction. Because it would be Wallace, then Riggs, then Flatneck. Yeah. Darren's
Yes.
looking at the stations. They might be coming from that direction. This way.
Do you think they might go the northern way?
Straight away. Yeah. If they intend to head over to Wallace. And I imagine they were going to be coming from ahead of us.
I don't think that matters much, does it?
No, it doesn't. Just letting you know what direction it looks like they might be coming from. If the stations that we have are correct.
In that case, there's a high chance we get to it first.
Before anyone else.
Do you think I should reposition the wagon, give it a bit more line of sight?
I think it might be a bit too late to do that now.
Very well.
Like I said, worst case scenario, we jump off the horses. Looking at the stations, it's likely they're going to be coming from Hansburg up to the North Path straight away around to Wallace. So they're going to be coming from the east of us. You might want to come out a bit further so you can see when they arrive at the carriage. Just letting them know where the train seems like it will be coming from.
Very good, well done.
A little question. If they're coming from this side, should we not have the wagon in the middle or either on that way? So it's enough distance.
Yeah. You want to try and move it before the train comes?
Very good, I will.
Do it fast. Keep your eyes open. As long as the lights can be seen,
Behind, maybe
that
up,
looks good.
so we have a
Are we just moving the wagon forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on the station information we have, the train should be coming from straight ahead of us. We want to give it enough time to see the wagon and stop in this
Okay,
clearing
see.
here.
Yeah, because the curve, yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to cause any accidents now, would we?
Are they really going to be an hour late? Did we get here late?
You know, we might be able to see the train coming from that hill over there on the right. Quite a high vantage point.
Screw your hill on the right.
That's the other tunnel, is it not?
Yeah. That's the one we could have used to jump on the train.
Hmm. We could still do that, you know.
Oh, we've already got the carriage out and waiting. It's not changed plans.
No.
Why did it look like I just saw a light over there? You see where the others are?
Just about, yes. I think so.
All right.
Sorry, amigos. You have my full attention now.
You're gonna have to repeat that.
I'm sorry. You got my full attention now. What is the plan now? The train is supposed to come from that way. See?
Yeah, that's why we're keeping an eye on that tunnel.
See. So do you want me still down there by the rocks, or do you want
Yeah,
me
with the others, we'll get down in time. As soon as we start riding down, it means we've seen the train.
Okay. So do you want me to go on the side with them?
No, stay on our side. One,
Okay,
three on
same.
each side.
And then we hop on. So are we going to hop on from the left? See? Are we going to hop on
Yeah,
like towards the
from
front or
this
the back?
perspective, on the left, we'll all try
Okay.
and get onto the front, sticking together. If they
Okay.
have for security, we want all of us together so we can overpower them if required.
Okay. Same. Appreciate that.
If you want to go ahead and be ready down there, you see us come down, it means the train's coming.
Do you want me to tell them that, or do they know?
So you can tell them to try and stick together at the front of the train.
He does seem to be a smart one.
Medium.
Medium. Might be worth something.
Certainly agreed there. Make sure you get his telegram before the job's over.
I have been thinking that. I was going to ask it beforehand, but I didn't really have anything to write it down on, so
Well, you never do you?
I don't like keeping notes.
Is that a light through the trees? Was that always there? Yeah.
I do think we have a solid plan, though.
Certainly. I'm glad we have 6 for it. Would be a bit unstable with less people.
Agreed.
And now the thunder begins. Do try and use a slightly different voice than you currently are when we're on the train, wouldn't you?
I'll do my best. I can
Yes.
think I could do our friend's voice, you know.
You do sound as though you might be about to kick a dog, so that might have to do.
Voices were never my forte, Finn.
Well, you seem to do quite well with that one.
Only due to the time we spent with our acquaintance. You do know this will be my first train robbery. You're turning me into quite a robber.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Very odd. The single bit of lightning we got earlier and then nothing else.
Are you saying it was an omen, Finn? I never took
No.
you as one of those.
Don't believe in them.
Good. I, for one, don't believe in fate.
I guess us meeting was just luck then.
No, it happened because you sent me a telegram.
It's a large crossing for us to have met in the same telegram station when I sent you a telegram, Clarence.
That was just lucky.
Luck. Well, let's hope Lady Luck shines on us today then.
It is a shame we're losing the night.
Agreed. We can't decide what time the train comes, though. Nice little place up here, to be fair.
I don't suppose we know any more about the guests, do we?
I went and checked the telegram again, had nothing else, so no. Maybe someone else has robbed it. Oh, I can make my head turn by doing that. You turn that way? Oh, yeah. Maybe someone else did get to it first.
Hmm.
Not a very long way for it to have to go.
They could have done it in the forests of Roanoke, I suppose.
I more meant maybe the route is wrong and someone else went to another part and got there first. If they were coming this way, I can't imagine someone else got there first. Very short route.
Or they did go the long way.
That's what I
Right.
meant.
Also, I was thinking this train might not travel at the speed of other trains, being a party train. They might
A
take a
party
slower,
train in the rain.
pace.
Perhaps.